reckon these two fan bases have been going at it early from the tailgate to the end zones, and you gotta think this will be a little contentious. Welcome to Houston, Texas, and Rice Stadium, home to the Owls. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a squad from the American, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Entering, option is set. Base on, option is set.
And the Mustangs will get us started with the opening kickoff. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Owls offense will go on the attack first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, and David, we've played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster, the crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the Owls with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. He takes a chance and fires it across the field. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. He'll try to do it himself. Across the 45.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
The Owls have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. There he goes. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They get to him as he throws. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
And the Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Smashes ahead and runs through another guy. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Option is set.
Let's see if Rice can get it in on 1st and goal.
this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown, everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Options, add empty selected.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. So SMU's offense will have its first possession of the game. They're led by a sensational signal caller. And Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary. And there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this quarterback and use safety coverage over the top, some zone, to try and get him as many doubles as they can. But you can't double cover all game long. This guy's going to be on an island from time to time, and you know that's when the quarterback's going to go after.
I was about to say, dude, I'm not giving you that opportunity. I'm not putting him on an island. I'm going to use zone coverages. I'm going to try to hide him as much as I can. You see this all the time. You know you're in a deficiency. How do you mask it? How do you hide it? If he goes one-on-one on an island, that's a bad job calling defense.
He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Punt is on its way.
And that was almost a huge mistake by special teams. On the punt return, fumbling the football. They are so lucky that they jumped on that ball and that their offense is now going to take the field, because that could have been disastrous.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Option is set to.
Now on first down from the 28. Gives it on the option. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Creates a little space. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying, because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
The Owls come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to power their way ahead. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Fakes the grab. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
base.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Red option.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Turning it on! Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north
categories
fast.
do have weld options. Counter wide, blood red option.
The Owls back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wide receiver going in motion. They want to run this quarterback. He's going to lose a yard on that
option. PhD power O.
Brings up 2nd down.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Give to the running back. Powers through the defender. Up and runs through another one. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Entering play call. Coach suggests outside count RPO F lead red option.
Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on 2nd down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult 3rd down.
He turns it loose to the left. And he'll make the catch at the 15. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
And that's a great lesson for young quarterbacks out there. You don't have to force every football deep down the field. I know it's 3rd and long, and that play definitely is designated to go to a wide receiver somewhere, but hey, check it down to your running backs. These guys are great athletes, and they can make good things happen when you give them the ball in space.
And the Owls had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Can't get him to the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Trying play action. Working that left side now. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Let's see if Rice can get it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Oh, he was in the the backfield immediately. A
Entering
3-yard
inside
loss.
jet pass power.
And I got to find ways to manufacture some offense down here in this area. The field shrinks. It gets a little bit more difficult. So I got to take a few more chances, get the ball to some speed on the perimeter, try to make some big plays.
Looking for the goal line. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rice.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Entering play
And he
call.
tacks on the
Option
extra point.
set.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take it in.
Entering
This
play
drive will
call.
start at the
Coach
25.
suggestions. There are 6 categories.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Oh, they're after him! And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Talking to coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put anything together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
Entering. Option is set.
The Mustangs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Fires it incomplete.
Entering
This
play
offense
call.
really has put
Coach
themselves behind the 8 ball right
freezing.
now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That pass not
Entering
close as
straight
he
rush.
got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Continuing to churn and move it forward. They're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that 3rd down and short.
Option is set.
Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game.
Entering.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop.
Option.
But you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. On the run deep down the right side. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Owls!
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated. Because right now, they have no answers for this offense.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Find some fresh air. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. The Mustangs are in the hurry up. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Snagged in the middle. It's Brinson. Right down the gut of the field. Running inside the 20. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
LB Blitz 1 is selected.
And first down for the offense.
Tight end now in motion. Running the red zone. It's Harden. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Cover 4.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to the ground with the running back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, SMU. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
You don't oftentimes say you need to score a touchdown in the first quarter, but when you're losing 21-0 in the first, they had to score right there, and they did. Nice job by the offense, executing on the drive, punctuating it with a touchdown. Now their defense has got to finally wake up and get a stop.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He unleashes a long one. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of the deep balls.
Categories. You have 12 options. Inside zone split is selected.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle.
Inside zone.
They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down.
MTNAHB stretch is selected.
Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. With the catch, it's Barnett. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Let's see what he can do with it. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24.
Option is set to.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's the handoff. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. And the Mustangs want to move quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Mustangs decide to punt it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. From the gun, the ground game. Breaks into the open. And they'll pick up the first down and park it at the 47.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse's showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for room. It's Alexander. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Gives it on the option. Kangaroos his way. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Inside zones click.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Showing off the arms. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
They're going to test the right side with this one. Runs through the tackle. Touchdown, Owls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, what a nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
Entering play call, coach suggestions,
The AT unit on the field.
Categories. You have 15 options, pat attempt is selected.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
Entering
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Cover 9 showed you.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score. And Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Entering play call.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
Get it out on the screen. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. And the Mustangs will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Use the play fake, now to throw. Throwing on the run. Makes the catch. And he's into the end zone. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you could tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Wants to throw. It's Jennings. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Mustangs will punt it away on fourth down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. All go as selected.
They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And the Owls in a good spot here with second and short. He fires to the left side. He's got it! Open spaces! Touchdown, Rice! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And option is set.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. To throw, it's Jennings. Got a man, it's Singleton. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Rushes on him. Grabbed in the middle, it's Singleton. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's a heat. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Makes the grab on the shuffle. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a short tackle.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Hudson. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40.
LB blitz 0.
3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Mustangs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Good timing on the quick out. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Grab near the marker, it's Singleton. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pulls it in, it's Brinson. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Cover 2 man.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Slings it downfield. Oh, they really could have used that pass there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. Splits the uprights, it's good. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it out. It's Alexander. Gives it the big stiff arm. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Quickly complete. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. 1st down from the 42. Power football with the run. And a pickup of 8 opens a plethora of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Option is set.
The Owls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Option is set. Option is set.
And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just 1 step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it, right?
There he goes. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
You have 15 options. Pat attempt is selected.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
To the air, it's Jennings. pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at
Entering
the
play
24.
call, coach suggestions.
You got to be impressed with this
There are
defense
6
early in this game, guys.
categories.
They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
He's got it on the outside. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the
There are 6
44.
categories.
The Mustangs will have it 1st and 10.
For the offense.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Running into the open space. And the defense settled in to
Entering
stop
play
that
call,
one for a
cover
short
3
gain.
does middle.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it rolls to the ground incomplete.
Auction
And this
is
is
set.
why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Timeout is called, and it's the
Entering
defense wanting to
straight
make
rush.
sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Mustangs will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He won't be able to return this one as it
Entering
goes
play
out of
call,
bounds.
coach suggests inside zone.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Really good job to pick up a
Entering
chunk of
play
yardage
call,
and get it
coach
out to the
suggestions.
39-yard
There are 8
line.
categories. You have well
There's really no
options,
secret to it,
inside
David.
zone
When this
selected.
guy's running well, this offense
Entering
is so
play
hard to
call,
stop.
coach
It opens up
suggestions.
everything,
There are
and
8
he's having a
categories.
great day,
You have
showing
well
you a
options.
little bit of
The flag is
everything, and this
selected.
offense has got it rolling on the ground.
To the air, it's Jenkins. Makes the grab down the middle. Good pick up there as he gets the
Entering
first
play
down, and they'll
call,
mark
coach
him at the 48.
suggestions. There are 8 categories.
I love
You
when
have
my
well
wide receiver
zone
sees the
WTA.
coverage, sits it down, understands its zone, runs the curl, catches the ball, and then gets upfield and gets some positive yards.
This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on
Entering
this
play
drive.
call,
Somebody
coach
on defense
suggests
has to step up,
dagger smash.
make a play, and stop the bleeding.
This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got him, and nobody's close. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
Auction is set.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the point after is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4
Entering play
plays.
call. You have
And they
5
finish it
options.
off with a
Pick off
touchdown
auction
toss from the
selected.
23.
SMU 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will
Entering
come
play
out to the
call.
25-yard
Coach
line.
suggestions. There are 6 categories.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, and now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out.
Entering
This
play
offense
call.
doesn't have time to do that.
Suggestions.
They've got to
There are
be
6
aggressive. They've got to
categories.
throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Back to throw, it's Jennings. Caught near the sticks, it's Knight. Gets it out across the
Entering
40.
play
They'll mark
call.
him out of bounds
One
at the
rock, cover
42
three
as this
spy.
offense trying to put together a good drive.
At the 42.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. They'll run the screen. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 2nd down coming up. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Caught close to the marker. It's Harden. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains.
And first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open, quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very
Entering play
uncomfortable,
call.
this
Coach
defense is
suggests
definitely
10
doing their
nickel
job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Knight. Turning it on. He's got enough for the
Entering
1st
play
down. They'll
call.
spot him at the
Coach suggestions.
24-yard
There are
line.
6 categories.
The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
For a first down.
To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. And good coverage by the
Entering
defense.
play
Just a
call.
short gain.
Suggestions. There are 6
Just a few
categories.
seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air, it's Jennings. He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room. And now on, wait, it's not 4th down, it's 3rd down, and the field goal unit's out there. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast.